All right, y'all. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Let's get ready to rock and roll. I have made it, y'all. I am here for Love and Marriage season 8. I am back in full effect. I will be reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville season 8. I have not reviewed since I think season 7. Not season 7, season 6. I really barely watched season 7 for real. Like it was not interesting, but now we got Destiny back. Now we got Sunny, Moses. We still got Melody Martel. Look like Marceau, Kimmy, um, Maurice, and yeah, I said Marceau. It look like they finna be on the back burner this season. And Kiki. And we got Stormy. Okay. Let's get into it, y'all. Let's just it's gonna be enough talking in this review. So let's just get into it. So Love and Marriage Huntsville season 8, episode 1. This episode is called Arrested Redevelopment. Dramatic beginning. We come in with Martel. He got arrested for I forgot what the charge is called, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna come to me later in the review. So he gets arrested for the text messages, and I'll elaborate on what I think went on in my opinion of it as we get exactly to what was going on. So you see in the beginning, Melody have her security guards outside, child. She got her black fur coat, and then she got her jean dress. I don't like the outfit, Melody. It looks like a real you. It looks real Melody anyway. So it's just like I like it for Melody, but not for me. I wouldn't put it on. I personally don't like it, but it gives Melody. Like it gives Melody all day. So I like whoever styled her. This what is the man name? Damn, I'm forgetting everything right now. Jay Bolin or whatever, whoever styled her. I like that he puts her in outfits that I feel like I can see Melody wearing on her own. I hate where I see stylists be connected with these socialites and these entertainers and these reality stars and these Instagram girls, and they be dressing them how they dress, how they personally dress. So I like that. This stylist that style Melody, he be giving her styling tips or whatever from what he think her style is. So I do like that. I do like that. So she got on the black fur and the jean dress, and she's standing outside and she's talking to the security guards. And basically, she just gotta give extra precaution. She has to give extra precaution because she feels like Martell is on this rampage and ain't no telling what she should do. I'm not mad at her with the security guards. I mean, she got to put on for the TV show. I'm not mad at her. I'm gonna say some things that it was a real eye roll, but it's just like, girl, this is just how Melly. We 8 seasons in. We're 8 seasons in. We're 8 seasons in now, so we see how Melody operate. Like it's just something Melody. It just gives Melody. So Marcus pops up on Melody and she starts explaining the situation. And then on the other hand, you see Miss Marlene and Martel, and they're talking. I think Melody was mad at Ariane's No Chaser interview. When that came out a couple months ago last year, I feel like that's when she went and she filed this whole whatever she filed against Martel. And then that's where now it's been months to go on and Martel finally get arrested. But I think the text message has been happened prior. And I feel as though hold on, y'all. My lip gloss don't want to open. Hold on 1 second. Y'all gonna have to see it because my lip gloss don't want to open. But I think I think it all came from that No Chaser interview. And I think that No Chaser interview had been happening. And I think that girl finally pulled it out, whatever her name is. But I think it's all just a ripple effect. So it's just like, what y'all got going on here? Like, yeah, but that's what I think. I think Melody was mad at the No Chaser interview. I think that's when she reported it. But I wonder why, Melody, why you didn't report it if you really felt this strongly about it. Why didn't you report it when it happened? That's my only question. Like, why didn't you report it when it happened? If you felt this strongly about it, and like you felt like he was coming for you, and you felt this text message was damaging, and you felt in jeopardy about this text message, why wait until this interview come out with Ariane and the girl and all this, and why wait and then release it? I mean, then have this reaction towards it. That's what made me think it's for the show. But that's just my opinion. I wonder, like I said, I wonder why she didn't report it as when it happened. I do feel sad for the kids. Like when Martel is talking to his mom and he's saying, you know, the kids was with him when this happened and he had to walk in. It's just like that is just the worst. Like whatever y'all got going on, that's between y'all, but y'all decisions is just like affecting the kids every time. Like we're 8 season ends now. Like I'm not gonna say y'all because I feel like Martel has most to blame. I truly do. But it just I hate that the kids have to go through this at the end of the day. Whether who right, who wrong, I just hate that the kids have to go through this because it's just happening. It's just happening. So I think both parents are important, not just the father. When Martel goes on this, you know, saying this like, oh, the father plays an important role and the kids need their father. Yes, their mother is important, but the kids really need their father. Like, and this is the reason why like you it's happening the way it is because you have this logic. Like the logic that Martel has is just not right. It's just not right. It's just not right. So, Martel, the problem I have with you is just like, why are you telling your mom this half-ass story? And your mom is just going with this half-ass story. You should know your son by now to know it's two sides to everything. And his side is not always the truth. Like you should know that, Miss Marlene. And I seen a tweet that said, you know, she's 90% of the problem. And I don't know if she's 90%, but I think she's a part of it. She plays her role in the problem because it's no way that you can still go for everything he says to you, knowing this man's track record. Like knowing what he does. Like it's no you have to know it's two sides to everything. You have to just be at least curious about Melody's sides. And it's no way you just this lady is just attacking you like this. Like you're doing something to this lady. Martel, you're doing something to this lady to make this lady keep reacting. This lady is no way. This lady is just coming for you the way she coming for you. I don't believe that. And I just feel like Marlene is just a smart enough woman to know that her son, of course, you don't bash him on TV. Of course, you talk to him behind closed doors and say, listen, Marcel, this is not right. Because this is still your son at the end of the day. I get that. But at the same time, we're not going to just be oblivious to the fact because this is still your grandkid's mom. Like, why are we still going through this season 8? This is crazy. We're still dealing with this season 8. Still. With Miss Marlene and Martel. This is nothing new. So I just don't understand it. Okay. And I just said, Marcel, why are you not telling your mom the entire story about the picture? Like, let's resonate on that. Let's sit and talk to your mom about why you sent the picture. We're not discussing this whole time, Marcel, about the picture at all. We is focused on these text messages. They're bullying me. Like, Martel, you sound like a child. You sound like your children's age. Like your son age. You sound like your son age. They bullying me. What am I supposed to do? Why you didn't talk about the picture though, Martel? I was so confused. Like I was like, so when is he gonna talk about the picture with his mama? Like, when are we gonna really dissect why the hell you sent that picture? And as a woman, like your mom should understand from a woman's standpoint, like, why the hell did you send that picture? Why? What reason did you have? Okay. Whatever. Martel is just never wrong. And this is where people get the narcissist comment about you, Martel, because it's just like Martel, Martel reminds me of an ex so much. Like it's just like when I watch him, it's just like I'd be so grateful that I got out of that. And if you stay in that, like this is kind of how an example of result of it. Like what Melody has to go through. It's just Martel is never wrong. He is, and it's kind of sick and sad that he's never wrong. He is never the one to blame ever. Melody is always the one. The millimeter is a melody. They always the one to blame every time. Every time you can count on it. Carlos give me fan behavior. I feel like Carlos wants to be the main cast member in his own show so bad. Him just calling Melody, FaceTiming Melody, like I just feel like you should just be a cast member and let somebody else run the show. He just gives cast member want to be main face. He want to be the person. If some break off, he want to be that person to interview them. He just gives me fan behavior. Like the attention is never enough for Carlos. He needs more and more. He needs all the attention on him. He needs it, and he's obsessed with Bravo to me. And I just feel like that way about Carlos King. So another thing. It was a video on Twitter, and I'm gonna try to pull it up. It was it was a video on there, and it showed basically how it was another lady. Her name is not, I don't know why I'm forgetting all the names today, but her name's not coming up. But basically, she was doing the reunion, like season 1. And it was just like Carlos King needs to get back to just being on the back end of things. Like, and I truly feel that way. I think he needs to really be on the back end of things. And let me show y'all this video real quick. Hold up. Okay. So the actual tweet says, now I'll tell you who's hands down one of the best reunion hosts reality TV has seen. Knows how to progress conversations, asks the logical questions, holds people feet to the fire, and actually seems to remain unbiased throughout. Carlos replacing her with mistake. And then somebody said, why did Carlos start hosting the reunion? Egypt. Sherrod. I guess that's her name. Yes, Egypt. Egypt is an amazing host, and she has no reason to be biased. Carlos needs to do what's best for the show and not host the reunions. And I truly feel that way. And I'm going to show y'all the video. Let me show y'all. I'm going to do the playback speed like a little faster so they won't mark my video. But let me share my screen and show y'all this video real quick. Okay, so I'm about to start from the top, but I just think this is so true.
Whenever that conversation would come up, Marcel, you never firmly denied it. I'm going to ask you right now, if not 20 or 27 girls, has there been one?
No one ever.
Oh, I don't know
not one.
Not a one.
I talked to Tisha that night. I told Martel at the same time. I wasn't just sitting back being straight faced, but my concern when Tisha says, "Hey, I'm asking you this question straightforward," I'm saying, "How is that? How are you even asking me that?"
Why are you guys whispering and laughing?
Yeah, I whisper. So
you want to share that?
Yeah,
no. It's like what Marcel's talking about. That's all.
So
No.
I don't know if y'all
I'm just listening to him. Go ahead.
Martel,
I'm about to stop. But basically, I feel like Egypt did a better job. And I feel like when you put somebody else on the forefront, even Andy, you don't see him like another content creator said, you don't see Andy throughout the episodes. You don't see Andy calling Kenya. You never seen Andy calling Nene on the phone. Like, maybe you do, but I haven't. So it's just like sometimes you can't play the front and the back because you ain't going to be able to see everything from all angles. Carlos is either you're going to be the executive producer or you're going to be the cast member. Like, I understand Melody having her producer standpoint and stuff like that, but it still doesn't. It's still at the same time, it may overlap to some people, but I feel like Carlos is the bread and butter. Like, Carlos is the bread and butter. So, I hope my thing ain't dead. Sorry, y'all, but I just want to make sure my mic is still on. Hopefully it is, because it's like not on. I just got this new mic. I'm sorry for the interruptions, y'all. Okay, so yeah, Carlos King just get fair behavior, and I feel like he just should take a back seat. Period. So Stormy meets with Miss Nell at Miss Nell's school. And Miss Nell is acting like she just don't know what's going on. Stormy does look nice, hopping out the truck, and then she looks all put together. Very cute, Stormy. Miss Nell says Stormy has been waiting to share this information with someone. So clearly, Stormy's role this season is to be the bone collector and, really get it going. I mean, every season somebody needs that. So I believe that this is Stormy. And basically, that's what she's doing, child. She's just getting it together, okay? She getting it together. I hope my life is on. But she getting it together. So, yeah. So they just talk about the situation. Miss Nell knew nothing that was going on. Miss Nell knew nothing that was going on. And it was just a back and forth. And then she tell her about Kiki. And Kiki is blaming on her mom, and it's kind of like I told you so type of ordeal with Stormy. That part I really didn't have too much notes on because it was just like, okay, whatever. So we're gonna smooth past that one. Destiny meets up with Tisha at the Airbnb. Airbnb looks very nice. The Airbnb looks very nice. I like how it's being decorated. I wonder when the real house will be finished. I remember seeing them working on it. Like I said, I didn't tap much into season 7, so I don't know if they talked about it during season 7 or show anything of it during season 7. But I think it looks nice. I think it looks dope. I love that they're doing like an Airbnb. It seems like they have their shit together. So kudos to Tisha and Marcel. Then we go to her and Tisha just discussing the situation with Sunny. And I wonder, is Sunny from St. Louis? Because that's what it's giving me. Sunny is from St. Louis too. Is that what it's giving y'all too? Have they said it? Drop down in the comments and let me know if they said it or not. But is Sunny from St. Louis too? I'm not sure. But what's the deal with these jean dresses? With Destiny coming on with these jean dresses too? Like, I hate it. It's giving real Alabama. Like, I hate it. Y'all, what's up with that? Like, what is up with that? I was like, what is up with these jean dresses? Like, maybe it was just me. But y'all, Carlos King, I'm not even gonna write down what I put down, but he really bothering me. Out of everybody, he's really bothering me. Like, he's really bothering me. Out of everybody, even Melody, he's really bothering me. Like, it's so funny that Funky Done Evil, he ended up reading my comment when I was on his live, and he said something. He said something like, y'all say Carlos King interview everybody. And then I came back and said that I was like, he does interview everybody. He ended up repeating what I said or whatever. But I really feel that way. I feel like anybody that he think popping, he gonna interview them. Whoever he think gonna get him the most views, he gonna interview them. Like, this whole Scrappy, Erica, then Scrappy, and Erica, then Diamond, then Bambi, then Mama D, then now Shay. Like, girl, like Carlos King, like what's the lady name? British, when she was about to go to jail. Erica Mena, when the thing happened with her, like all the Bravo cast, everybody on Bravo. Now it's Martha Smith. Like, he is no strategy. It's just all a mess to me. It's just no strategy. But that's just me. That's just how I feel. When you see Carlos and Melody, I feel like it just seems so fake. Another thing I don't like about Carlos is it's just whoever's in front of him, he's going to big up to the fullest. Like, it's no real bone in his body. If you in front of him, he gonna make you feel like the most special person on this earth. And it don't always be like that. He gonna say you the best at whatever you do. And he tells every single person, everybody can't be the best to Carlos. Everybody can't be this likable, perfect person when you in front of them. And this legend. And it's just like he even caught up in some of his interviews because he like, everybody can't be that Carlos now. You're going to have to make a stand. You're going to have to pick something because everybody can't be like this when you're in front of them. Like, Carlos can be so annoying. And Melody seems just the same way. Like, fake as hell. I really feel like they went in the same. Melody fans love her down, ghetto and all. They were screaming out at the show, child. They barely could let Melody talk. It seemed like that exactly, Tisha and Destiny was discussing at her house how Melody fans are. Like, it just truly seemed that way. It truly does seem that way. Like, I definitely agree. I definitely agree. But yeah, Melody fans love her down, child. We can't be mad at that. It was so funny to me when Melody was talking, and I'm picking out points that I just found interesting. It was so funny to me when Melody be talking and she be giving her motivational, segment of her speech or whatever. She was like, Melody was like, simply say yes. When I tell y'all, I was cracking up, Melody girl. You is funny, girl. Like, Melody remind me of like those pastors, like, that say a whole bunch of nothing, like, and they make it seem like it was just so like extraordinary what they said. Like, they have like a manipulation like over the like. She remind me of Mary Cosby too. Mary Cosby from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I feel like she was the same way. Like, they was at this Mother's Day thing or segment, or not segment, but sermon or whatever she was giving, and it was just like she was saying a whole bunch of nothing. Like, it just did that pastor energy. Like, it just gives that. Like, I don't know why, but Melody gives that. She was just like, simply say yes, and then the crowd was going crazy. That's how she do her thing. Like, God said go. And them people go crazy for Melody, baby. Them people go crazy for Melody. Not Carlos talking about a hook and a curve, child. Like, Carlos, sit your ass down, please. Somebody tell Carlos to sit down. I think it's sad that Melody and Martel is in such a dark place. I said, Carlos, Messy brings Sonny and Moses to the stage. It wouldn't have surprised me if it comes out that this was all a scheme that Carlos set up to come to us with the bullshit. I wouldn't be surprised. This whole Sonny and Moses mess, I would not be surprised if Carlos didn't plan this 2 years ago and say, go ahead, Sonny, take a year off. We're going to make it seem like you left the show. You stopped working and you took a year off. We're going to leave Destiny in the dust. It was probably right before that whole thing came out with Destiny divorce and Destiny husband and all that. They gonna say Destiny's too messy. They're gonna do the same thing to Kiki. She's too messy right now. We're gonna let her go. It makes sense to let Destiny go. And it's in Melody's best interest to let Destiny go at the time. Because Melody wasn't seeing it for her. So I just know this is something that Carlos King conspired. That's why I'm just not even taking it serious. Oh, she trifling. Oh, she wrong. Oh, I'm not even taking it serious. This is all a game. This is all a game. A scheme. A scheme, baby. This is all a game and a scheme that Carlos set up to come with us to the bullshit. If y'all don't see through this, y'all, it's crazy. Y'all, it's crazy. Y'all are crazy. Okay? Crazy. Melody's blonde bob in the confessional, it was like the curly bob. 8. She ate. We gotta give Melody her props when she deserved it. She ate. I think she was the best looking person on the confessional. Like, she ate. But that bob, I had to go back, like, right there in my notes, like, because she had that confessional look on episode 2. Like, I said, okay. 8 down, for sure. For sure. So now we move right along to the season 8, episode 2, Martel All interview. Sorry, y'all. Okay. We pick up at Carlos King's show when Moses and Sonny come out. And just to go based off what I said again, like I just feel like this is a scheme that Carlos set up to come with us with the bullshit. That's just my feelings and what I think. You can disagree, but that's why I'm not really doing all that towards Sonny. Because I think this is all a game. And all for the benefit of the show. I think Carlos was kind of trying to give a Portia kind of vibe. Like, it's Martel, because Martel is not really, she's not really feeling it with Melanie no more. So you need that drama. Tisha Marceau is not going to give it to you. Kimmy and Maurice is not going to give it to you. So you needed that. You needed that spark. Like, you needed it. It's only so long we going to keep doing this with Martel and Melody. It's only so long Melody going to be able to keep pulling shit out of her hat to get at Martel with. People getting tired of it. So he needed something else. So that's where the Sonny Moses. Oh, sorry, y'all. That's where the Sonny, Moses, and Destiny come in. Destiny, it makes sense to let you go. Sonny leave too. It's a coincidence that Sonny, you left for a year after Destiny left. Come back, be with a man. It is crazy how y'all broke up in January, y'all got together in July, got married in August, or June, got married in August. Like, it all happened so fast. It was like right before the show. Y'all don't see it, that's on y'all. That's on y'all. But Sonny is a pretty lady to me. Of course, her and Moses is like a good looking couple. Of course they do. It's just too perfect. It was just too perfectly timed. It's just too perfectly put together. That's why I think Sonny, Carlos came up with this scheme. Melody knew about it. That's why on Twitter people were just like, why is Melody not triggered? Like, why is Melody not triggered? Like, she knew. Because she knew. Sonny is giving a Portia to the show. This is their own Portia. I think Sonny was well prepared and knew exactly what she was getting herself into. So this whole like, oh my God, like I'm coming out here and I can't believe these people are saying this to me. Like, you knew you weren't gonna get warm hugs and kisses. You knew that. You knew that. Who? You knew that. You knew that. Stop playing. They be playing with y'all. And y'all be going for the okie doke. Going exactly for the okie doke. She knew it exactly. She's playing this game with Carlos. She knew exactly what she was getting herself into. Exactly. I hate how they be trying to do Destiny. When they helped her out. Melody did the same thing, and I didn't like when Melody did it. Like, y'all purposely be trying to let the world know that y'all helped this girl out, and it's effed up. I don't like that. And that's really, like, I don't like that. I didn't like when Melody did it, and now Sonny doing it. And now, like, they saying, like, Sonny and Moses, like, oh, I helped her out at a time of need. Like, man, it's lame. That's whack, and I don't like that. And Sonny did that later in the episode when she talked to Tisha and Kimmy too. And I hope Destiny come back and boss up on it. I do. Now, I don't know if Destiny was involved in the scheme. She was just collateral. I don't think Destiny knew about the scheme. Melody's soft voice is so annoying. I wrote down. Maurice and Marceau goes to visit Martel, which all looks fake. It all looks fake. So when Carlos King said something about Martel saying something about they rehearsed the scenes and jeopardizing my credibility and my producer's credibility, I think so. I think it's all fake. Fake. Martel's house is ugly. It puts me in the mind of Giselle's home, like it's two pieced together. It looks like two parts of a house in one. Maurice, what does the guy running for president have to do with anything? He's talking about it's a guy running for president right now. You have a group of people that do everything he says. I guess they were trying to give him the millimeters. Like, y'all give them too much energy. Y'all give these millimeters too much energy. But whatever. Marcel says that he chose not to get a divorce. I believe him. He was saying that I understand you. Like, I chose not to get a divorce. Like, I think that was some real shit. But at the same time, I think it's all for the show. I don't know if Marcel is really trying to, like, if it's really coming from a genuine place with Martel. I said they are dead ass wrong for showing Kiki house like that. So now Stormy go over to Kiki house or whatever. It was shit all in the background. It was just like, what the hell? Y'all on TV, national syndicated TV. Stormy, you don't show your house like this. Melody, you don't show your house like this. Kimmy, Maurice don't show their house like that. Damn near. Marcel, Tisha, damn near don't show their house like that. So y'all got this lady on here with her house like that. And Kiki wants to be on the show so bad she don't even care. And I said Kiki don't look her best, to be honest. She doesn't. And y'all just exploiting the lady. Stormy looks uncomfortable at her home. Kiki is gonna lie till she can't lie anymore. And I wonder what exactly was said, is what I said. So what I have gathered from the blogger is it was weird when him and Kiki was doing all these interviews from the get-go. So I just want to know what exactly did she say her mama said. Like, what happened on the Houston trip? She was mad at Melody. Okay. It's just so petty. Which it always is petty when it comes to Melody not being your friend anymore. That's why I 100% believe that Kiki time was up with Melody. And it's just that simple. You came in and you talked about your cousin. You threw water on this lady and all that. It's a sad case, Kiki. And she just lied on her mama, like, and y'all just explain this lady to the very end, showing her house like that. You ain't giving this lady no type of grace. Kiki. She, to the very end of, her and Stormy discussion, was to the very end. That wasn't me. That was my mom. Now, I did hear a recording where her mom was involved. So I guess that little snippet of her mom being involved, I guess that's what she took and ran with it. That she can blame it on her mom. But Kiki, girl. She was like, that was my mom. 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 That was my mama, girl. That was not me. I said, poor mama. Poor mama, girl. She is blaming this on her mama to the very end of time. she is blaming this on her mamas at the very end of time, baby. And I just feel bad, like, because you can tell Kiki really needs help. He really needs opportunity. Because this ain't right. This just ain't right. Moving right along. Tisha wasn't allowed to go. Somebody said Tisha was allowed to go to this trip to Africa. Tisha talks about how her and the family went to Africa and they just feel rejuvenated. Somebody said, "Oh, this is why Tisha got all the smoke for everybody." Like, but Marcel. So everybody but Marcel. She went letting up on Sunny, baby. So Sunny, Tisha, and Kimmy all meet up to chat. Like I said, Tisha was not letting up. She was like, Kimmy did not let me know. She felt this on a personal level, baby. Kimmy says Sunny was a part of the team when she was going through her cancer story, which doesn't matter, but it just was crazy. That's why I feel like this is all just a scheme Carlos set up to come at us with the bullshit. Period. Tisha acting like I said, Tisha felt this on a personal level, but I get it. Like, it was a tweet that I agreed with that said, Tisha is the girl's girl that everybody think Melody is, and I agree. Tisha gonna go hard for her friends, you can tell. So she was just like not giving it, not letting Sunny have it. But like I said, I think this is all a scheme and a scam. So that's why I'm just not gonna go hard on Sunny, because I think Sunny is an actress right now and just playing her part. And when it's all said and done and they got their little ratings and people give into this whole little story, they're going to let y'all know that it was all a scheme. But right now, they're getting their coin. And I just, whatever. What else? So, yeah, that's why I don't hate Sunny. I don't like Carlos. That's why I don't like. That's who playing in our faces and think we just. I mean, what people is going for it. So, I wonder why Destiny was taking all this money from all these different type of people. I feel like there was a scheme too. Melody gave her money. Carlos probably told Sunny to give her money. Moses gave her money. Like all these people that betrayed you and turned their back on you and all this, you coincidentally took money from them. You didn't have nobody else to take money from. Like, that's why I feel like it's all a scheme, y'all. Y'all gotta see past the bullshit for real. Because they all coming back and throwing it in her face. First it was Melody, now it's Sunny and Moses. Like they all came back and threw it in her face. I'm just so glad that the ex-husband didn't come to the show because I'm sure he got the offer. I'm sure. I'm glad he had some type of moral something to not come and dog her. That was just the last person. That's just the icing on the cake. Ciao. Somebody said on Twitter, you paid for things, but she wasn't really your friend. Crazy, baby. It's a scheme. The more I talk about it, the more I believe it. Kiki and Melody meet up. I said poor Kiki mom getting all the blame. Melody is practicing for her music video. Ain't nothing wrong with Melody doing her music, child. They listening to it. Let her do a music, child. I feel like Melody is making music for the people that wants to listen to it, which is her people. Let her make the music, child. Let her make the music, child. What I didn't like is with Melody's speech to Kiki, it seemed like Kiki was in the principal's office. What I did not like is when Melody popped up and said, like, I did this for you. I did this for you. I popped up with a drug test so you could prove to the world that she wasn't on drugs. Melody, you exploited her then. Like, that wasn't for the benefit of her. Melody and Carlos is one of the same. That's why they are perfect duo for this reality shit. They are one and the same. And I said what I said. They're one and the same. What else I had to say about this second episode? It was kind of sad to see Melody diss her like that. Someone on Twitter said that Mel pulled a thank you for your services with Kiki, and she did. She really did. She really did. That's all I got, y'all. I will be starting fresh on episode 3. And we'll get this ball rolling. Hopefully, it's a little bit more going on this season. Hopefully, it's worthy of me watching and taking my time and taking these notes and reviewing it. Hopefully, they really give us something to talk about. Hopefully, they really come with it this season. If you disagree, disagree. Dislike it. If you like it, like it. Let's have a conversation in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Everybody can have a difference in opinion when it comes to this show. But I honestly, truly think this Sunny and Moses shit was a scheme that Carlos set up to come with the bullshit. Carlos set up to come at us with bullshit. I think Destiny was just collateral damage. I hope Destiny take this, her being back on the show, and turn it all the way up on her ass. That's what I hope for. And that's what I predict will happen. It does not look like Kimmy and Maurice. It does not look. I do love to see Kimmy in her natural hair. That was so beautiful. I love that. I don't think Tisha and Marcel gonna give us too much of nothing. I think they're gonna try to, do the whole business thing, show their business, promote their business type of thing. But I don't think they're really gonna give us too much of nothing. I think they're gonna really focus on this Destiny, Moses, and Sunny mess, and throwing Martel to the wolves like they always do, and Melanie and Martel. But we'll see. Hopefully and Kiki, of course, but hopefully these two couples will give a little bit more, hopefully. I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited to review this season. I'm excited, y'all. But that's all I got. So, until episode 3, bye.